Kanye West is calling out his is they still married Kim Kardashian about her skims and said they are too overly sexual, and he now he wants to talk about it's even too overly sexual from my daughter. And when I saw this article, I said, "Oh, I got to talk about this because I don't talk about Kanye West. I don't talk about him because there are some mental health issues there, and I do believe when there are some mental health issues there, you have to tread lightly. I don't think I've ever done a video on him. If I have, it's maybe one video. Even when him and Kim was going back on Twitter about the kids, about his 8-year-old being on TikTok, and I totally agree. Don't know 8-year-old need to be on TikTok for what? What you doing? You need. I agree with Candace Owens. You need to be coloring. Got to coloring books. What you need to be on TikTok? Okay. And he's what is it? All white something, white lives matter. I try my very best. I don't talk about him because I do believe there are some mental health issues there. And I think as people who understand mental health, we have to tread lightly. But when I saw this article this week and I said, "Oh, I got to talk about this," because I do agree with him. I do. He said Kanye West calls out Kim Kardashian skims for being overly sexualized. And the reason why I want to talk about it is because he brought up his daughter. How many of you brothers know that that's a before marriage situation? You can't now, after you done married the hoe, you want to talk about how's the vision affecting my daughter. That's a decision you should have thought about and think through before you married the hoe. Okay? You can't marry a hoe and not expect her to be a hoe or teach your daughter to be a hoe. I'm not saying Kim is a hoe, but you get what I mean. All right. It's Sunday. I absolutely love you and adore you. Be sure to check that video I did this morning. Oh my God, I'm broke and YouTube monetization is down. Check that out. We're gonna come back. I'm gonna give you a couple of videos today. To make up from yesterday. I wanted to come live, but after YouTube monetization came up, girl, by the time I was so exhausted, girl, I was asleep. I said, "Girl, I'm asleep." Chloe called me, texted like, "Janice is back." I said, "Girl, I'm going to bed." Mine hadn't come back up when Chloe's came up. Mine didn't come back, so I went to sleep, and it was up when I woke up in the middle of the night. But anyways, I'm gonna try to come live today. I'm not promising, but I'm going to make an effort, and if not, I'll definitely come live on my birthday because I'm doing my book cover reveal on my birthday. My new book about the guys I dated, that's going to be on my birthday. So I will definitely come live on then. So I'll probably try to give you a couple more videos today just to make up for not coming on today. Be sure to subscribe, thumbs up. We are on our way to 19,000 cousins. I am currently right now at 18,834. I'm still at 34. Oh my God. When I did the video this morning, I was at 34. No, this is at 34. But anyways, thank you so much for your love and your support. Remember, my mentoring platform is getting ready to be shut down this week. If ma'am, if sir, you have not subscribed to my mentoring platform, go over there and choose a plan. It's shutting down this week, and look around and see where you at and what you need to do. Okay, so let's go ahead and read it. And remember, thank you so much for those of you who's picking up my book and leaving reviews. I need last time I checked 12 more to get to 200 for the 23 tasks guys remind me. Okay, so in the New York Post, it says Kanye West calls out Kim Kardashian skims for being overly sexualized. So, and let me go come down. Let me say this. Kanye West is the perfect example of a born again believer. Okay. I want you to listen because people do not listen. I'm learning people don't listen. He's a perfect example of a born again believer. I don't think he's born again. He's not a believer. I don't know, but perfect example. Okay. Why do I say that? In one of my videos, we're talking about stealing and murdering and stuff like that. And I said, in the end, I said, you will never hear me hear that Janice stole something, but you might hear that Janice cussed out her husband, okay? And so somebody, one of them deep church folks who don't read their Bible and study, she said, if you would cuss out your husband, you need to be delivered. Now I didn't respond, and I just kind of laugh it off because they don't understand salvation. What I mean by that? Salvation is every day. You got to come to Jesus. Come to Jesus. Every day you got to come to Jesus and drink from that fountain every day. He says, my grace is renewed every day. Do you know that Adam and Eve ate from the tree of life? Every day they had to eat from the tree of life. And when they ate from the tree of good and evil, what did God do? He put them out of the garden, and then he put a fiery sword and angels at the tree of life to watch it, so nobody would eat of the tree, of good and evil. Why? God said if they eat from the tree of good and evil, there's no redemption for them. There's no salvation for them. And so they would live forever and wouldn't be able to die a physical death. And so God put a sword at the tree of good and evil. So Adam and Eve would not eat. And people are looking for the tree of life. The tree of life is in heaven. Go to Revelations, you will read. We're going to be eating from the tree of life every day. And so, baby, when I say, you might hear I cuss him out, it is because my weakness is my mouth. And so if every day, if I don't come to Jesus, come to G every day, get on your knees and pray. Thank you, God. Hallelujah. Every day, you better come drink from this fountain. Every day, you better depend on Jesus. Every day, you need to crucify this flesh. Because you know what? If you don't come and drink from that fountain every day, if you don't crucify your flesh every day, baby, you go fall over. That's why a lot of Christians mess up. They think because once they accept Jesus, that's it. No, baby. Every day, come to Jesus. Every day, drink from that fountain. Every day, I need your help, Jesus. Every day, keep me, God. Every day. Somebody was getting on my nerves so much. I called the bishop. I said, Bishop, I'm just letting you know. I'm letting you know. This person is about to get it. And I've been praying, Lord, Bishop 70th birthday celebrations coming up. I'm praying, come to Jesus, come every day. Every day I'm praying. And so the reason why born again believers mess up, you out here doing stuff you're not supposed to do, is number one, you don't want to acknowledge your weakest link. And number two, you're not coming every day. So baby, if I don't come to this brook and drink every day, Mike's not going to like what he sees. And so let's bring it back to Kanye. Everybody say he is gifted. He is talented. He is a musical genius. But baby, when he don't take his medicine, do you see it? Are you seeing it? When you don't come to Jesus every day, you're going to be fornicating, cussing, lying, sleeping, cheating, stealing. And to keep you from doing all of these things, you need to come every day. So when Kanye don't take his meds, Now, is he wrong to be calling out the Kardashian? No, I don't think so. He was married to them. He knew what they all about. And so it's that Kanye West called out Kim Kardashian's Kim's shapewear line in an interview with Tucker Carlson on Fox Thursday night. Kim Kardashian is too sexy for Kanye West. Well, Kanye, didn't you know that when you married her? Or was you not on your meds when you married her? Which one is it? In the hip hop mogul's wide ranging interview with Tucker Carlson on Fox News Thursday night, West criticized the advertising for his wife's ex-wife Skim's shapewear line for being overly sexualized. I had a lot of issues with the imagery of Skim, said West 45. I felt like there's a lot of imagery that was overly sexualized and things I wouldn't want to see my wife and definitely not my daughter doing in the future in order to sell products. Kanye West, do you not know who you married? You married a woman who her mama was pimping her out to get famous. So I don't understand, Kanye. What do you expect her to do with your daughter? Brothers, these are the things you think about before you marry a hoe. I'm not saying Kim is a hoe. I'm just saying. Ladies, these are your things you think about before you marry the bum. Do you want your child to have a father as a bum? Do you want your son to be a bum? Do you want your son to be like your dad, his daddy, who's a criminal, revolving door criminal, can't get a job, can't keep a job? Think about it. Brothers, do you want your daughter to be like her mama, who's a hoe? Is the woman you're marrying a good example of a woman you need your daughter, you would love for your daughter to be like? We all make mistakes. Yes, we do. These are the things you'll think about before you marry this person and have kids with them. Okay? He said, I felt like there's a lot of imagery that was overly sexualized and things I wouldn't want to see my wife and definitely not my daughters doing in the future in order to sell products. But it reaches another level when it's like, okay, this is what my wife is doing. This is what she's doing for our children. That's a before marriage discussion, sir, ma'am. West, who has 4 children with Kardashian, including daughters North 9 and Chicago 4, also credited his own brand Yeezy and his own fashion connections for helping to launch Skims. Skims is based on a lot of the Yeezy ideas. He said, I had to use my relationship in fashion in order to establish Kim so fashionable people would say, I'm down to wear Kim's line. And West also took issue with Kardashian recent interview magazine cover in which the butt bearing star posed in a jock strap. What? Kim is a Christian. Wait a minute. Kim is a Christian. Well, you can be Christian. Let me back up. You could be a Christian but not born again. Okay, there's a difference. Jesus didn't say be a Christian. The Apostle Paul didn't say a Christian. As a matter of fact, the term Christian was a derogatory term used to describe followers of Christ. So in the right after Christ's death, the word Christian, you in order for you to understand and think of a white man calling you the N-word, it's comparable. Okay? So Jesus never said be a Christian. The Apostle Paul never said be a Christian. Now, we're Christian because we're under the Christian umbrella. That's followers of Christ. So that's what we're described. There's Christians, there's Jews, there's Muslims, so on and so forth. Okay? So you identify as a Christian, but, are they born again? Kim is a Christian, but she has people who want her to go to interview and put her ass out while she's a 40-something-year-old multimillionaire with 4 black children. Kanye, why you didn't think about that before you married her? Huh? If you so black conscious, how did you marry a white woman and now you want to talk about this white woman is too sexy with 4 black children? Why you didn't choose a black woman to be the mother of your children? Why you didn't choose a black conscious black woman to be the mother of your children? I just want to know. Kim is a Christian, but she has people who want her to go and interview and put her ass out while she's a 40-something-year-old multimillionaire with 4 black children and say, and this is what how fashion wants to how they want to present her. And that's them wearing their White Lives Matter t-shirt. West also addressed the controversy around him wearing White Lives Matter t-shirt at his Yeezy fashion show in Paris. He said the favorite response he got about it was in a text from his father. He said, "White Lives Matter." Ha 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 ha, said West. And I said, I thought the shirt was a funny shirt. I thought the idea of me wearing it was funny. And I said, Dad, why do you think it was funny? He said, just a black man stating the obvious. Okay, so his dad didn't have a problem with him wearing the White Lives Matter shirt. All right, y'all, let me know what you think about this. Like I said, I try not to brilliant musical genius, but you know, some other issues going on with all this stuff going back and forth, and so that's why I try. People ask me why I don't do. I just try that. So let me know what you think. I absolutely love you and adore you. I really want to come on tonight, but I'm feeling, it's like 9:15 now. It's back time for me to go back to bed. I wake up early in the mornings, and it's time for me to go take my morning nap. Okay. I love you. I love you. Love you. Remember, please, man, please, sir, be sure to sign up for Janice Hylton Mentoring. The link is below. I absolutely love and adore you. Talk to you later. Bye.